All right, here we go. All right, we're live. I'll give everybody a chance to check in. I got to turn this fan off here because it's too loud. Hello, hello, hello. Just giving everyone a chance to pop in. Who's ready for some trivia? It's trivia time. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Still a bit early, so can give it a little bit. I got a whole whack of questions today. Ashley, what's up? Just goofing around with these little emojis. Sick, eh? No good. No good. I'm going to wait till we get a few more people. When you're in and you're ready for trivia, just check in with a comment. Still a couple minutes to go until it starts. I'm going to quickly send a message to some of the other people that told me to remind them to join in. Well, I have like a million pairs of glasses, so probably just, switch them up every now and then. Hold on. So the leaderboard from last week is, forever. So the leaderboard from last week, Ashley, you're on it. I don't know if you checked the post that I put. Yeah, this week's totally different, Amanda. There's a whole bunch of different questions. It's not just going to be toys. There's a kind of like 80s, 2000s video game, like pop culture, movies. There's a whole bunch this week. So just because you did well last week, or if you didn't do well last week, you could do well this week too. Or it might be like a good change of pace. Yeah, you guys, I think you guys both tied last week, didn't you? Peyton said she might join in from her mom's house. So she said, "Is it okay if I answer, Dad?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, you can answer." So you guys might be competing with my daughter. She doesn't, you're not going to get anything if she wins, but she thinks she can do well. Last week, she felt like she could put some serious. The results, they're on the community page. What's up, Nick? They're on the community page for my YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube, there's like a tab, it says community. That's where all the announcements are. So you'll see like a leaderboard. You'll see when the next live is going to be. Sometimes I post if I'm going to be going thrifting. You can go on there. I actually talked to Satellite Sonata from the first week this week. She said she's going to try and make it. So that should be good because she's really good as well. But she's on the West Coast. So she's thinking that it's like 4 o'clock right when she gets done work, having to rush home. So I don't know if I might push it back later, but I'm kind of comfortable with 7. But I probably could, if it's better for everyone, push it to 8. Then any later than that, it's a little bit late for me. But so we've got how many people here right now? 3 so far. I see Nick, Ashley, and Amanda. I know there's a few other people going to join in. They're all just trying to get here now, but we will start in 1 minute. I have 100 and how many? I have a lot of questions. I have 120 questions. I don't know if we're going to get to them all, but should do well. There's these little emojis on the side. What happens if you press them? So like I'm looking at my thing, and there's also something I'm trying to learn. I can gift subscriptions to my channel. I don't know how to do that yet, but I think I can do it on here. So I'm going to look into that because It'd be cool. Some of you guys could get a subscription. So I'm going to start a poll right now. Who is going to have the most points? No, I'm going to say, what's the highest point total going to be? Over 30, under. I'm just trying to learn. I don't host lives often, so I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have my scorekeeper this week. I got to keep score. So we can start right now. So we got three good ones. So you guys are all pretty close. Last week was good. I don't know if Bloop Blop's going to check in. I think Plasma Snuggles is going to check in. Like I said, Peyton's going to be lurking. A few other people told me that they're going to come. So as soon as you're here, just check in with a comment so I know how many active people we have. And we are off. Here is question 1 for the Retro Trivia Night Week 3. Get your fingers ready. Starting off with general trivia, retro trivia. Zach Morris is a fictional character on what TV show? Amanda, you got it. Sorry, I got to write these down. I do have, I had to go back and watch last week. Yeah, these are some fast fingers. Some of these are going to be harder. Hi, Bloop Blop. What's going on? Some of these are going to be a little bit harder because I felt like last week some were really easy. There's some really easy ones and some really hard ones. You've only missed one question, Bloop Blop, so you are good to go. Here we go. Question number 2. Madonna's first Billboard Hot 100 song was what? I'll give hints and stuff too. So Madonna's first Billboard Hot 100 song. Borderline is not correct. Like a Virgin is not correct. Both good guesses, but not correct. Material Girl, close, but no. I'll give you a hint. It goes, if we took a blank today, ooh, ooh, it would be so nice. There we go, Amanda. You got it. No hacking on my voice either. Okay, question 3. So Amanda's got 2 so far. Question number 3. In what year did John Lennon pass away? Looking for the year John Lennon passed away. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Angelic Ashley, you got it. 1980. Woot woot. So it's the first right answer. Ashley got it. 1980. So Amanda's got 2. Ashley's got 1. I'm gonna switch. Like I'm gonna cross back and forth between questions so that we're not overlapping on too much stuff. But we'll go to the next one on this line. Ready for question 4? Here we go. What year was the first computer released? Home computer. What year was the first home computer released? No, 74 is not right. You're in the wrong decade. Wrong deck. Oh, you're getting closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1984 was the right answer. Oh, you were so close, music lover. So no points awarded on that one. Like I said, some of these are going to be tougher than the other ones. This was home computer. Regular computer, I don't know when that was released, but that was on the that was one of the harder ones. Okay, here's some video game trivia. Are we ready? What was the original name of Mario? Looking for the original name. He wasn't always called Mario. He was called something else. Hey, Bloop Blop, you got it. Nice. Or as Peyton would call you, Bloopity Bloppity. Okay, here we go. Another video game question. This is question 5 or 6 now. What was the last Sega console? What was the name of the last Sega console? Yeah, it was Jumpman. So next question is, what was the name of the last Sega console? Genesis is not correct. Bloop Blop, you got in there. Dreamcast. Yep, Bloop Blop got it. Good job, Bloop Blop. Bloop Blop does well on the video game questions. Okay, here's a tougher video game question. We'll see who are the true video game retro people. What Nintendo 64 popular game featuring a bear with a red bird was released in 1988 or 1998? What Nintendo 64 game featuring a bear with a red bird was released in 1998? Nick Thunder got it. Banjo-Kazooie, correct. Nice job, Nick. All right, off video game questions, and we are on to random retro toy questions. Here we go. What was the original flavor of Pez candies? The original Pez came in one flavor when they first started coming out. What flavor was it? Not cherry. Good guess, though. Grape is not correct as well. You guys are thinking too modern. Think about like grandparents. Like, there's no grape or cherry back then. What kind of like thing would be? Yeah, oh, yep, you got it, Ashley. Peppermint. Peppermint is the correct answer. Yeah. Well, you got to think about it. Back then, I feel like Pez came out like a long time ago. Yep. Okay, here's a Disney trivia question. Get your fingers ready. This one should be pretty easy, pretty quick to answer. Shadow Man, Tiana, and Louis the Alligator are all characters in what 2009 animated Disney film? I got friends on the other side. The what? The Frog Princess is not the correct answer. And the Frog Prince is not the correct answer. There we go, music lover. Princess and the Frog, yes. All right. Another question. This is random toy trivia. Yeah. Let me see. When Mr. Potato Head was first invented, you had to supply your own potato. How long did it take for the company to start making plastic potatoes? How many years? I said some of these are going to be a little bit tougher. No correct answers yet. You guys are close. A little bit too high. 5, 4, 3. Put a guess down. 2, 1, 0. Okay. It took 8 years. Nick would have got it, but you're a little bit too late. So the first Mr. Potato Head, they used potatoes. But 8 years later, they decided that it would probably be a good idea to make the actual plastic potato. You can impress your friends and neighbors with that little factoid. So they came out in 1952, but it wasn't until 1960 that they included the plastic potato. Here we go. Another random toy trivia question. What was the only available color of Play-Doh when it first came out? Ooh, wow, Amanda, good job. White is the right answer. Sorry, I got to write some of these down. I don't know my scorekeeper today. At first, off-white was the only color option, and it came in a hefty 1.5 pound can. I figured I'd include some like neat little trivia factoids on some of these for you guys. Okay, here we go. This is more 2000s trivia right now, like pop culture stuff. What 2004 show starred Kirsten Bell as a teen sleuth with a planetary name? Veronica Mars is correct. Nick, you got that one. I have never seen an episode of that show. Yeah, you guys' typos are great. Let's see. Okay, true or false? This is going to be a quick one. You got a 50% chance of getting this. This is how fast your fingers are. True or false? The Barbie doll was named after the daughter of Ruth Handler, its inventor. Music lover. True. That is correct. So music lover gets that point. So it is true. Handler, the wife of the Mattel president, had two children, Barbara and Kenneth. It's kind of weird that Barbie's love interest is Ken. Isn't that weird? A little bit odd. A little bit odd, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Another question. Lego was invented in which country? Oh, hello, Ellie. Lego was invented in which country? You guys are not correct so far. Music lover was closest. Oh, Bloop Blop, you got it. Bloop Blop got it. Denmark is the correct answer. All right, more video game trivia. What color is the B button on a standard Nintendo 64 controller? What color is the B button on a standard? There we go. Music lover got it. Green is correct. Okay, this one should be pretty easy. What was the name of the popular line of scary books written by R.L. Stine? Music lover got that one first. Goosebumps is correct. You guys are flying on the answers. This is awesome. Okay, here's another one. Random toy trivia. Kind of give you a category for this one. Where does the name Pog get its name from? For the toy Pogs. This is a tough one. What type of drink? Player of the game is not correct. Right, but where did they get the name Pog from? That's right. Blue Blop got it. It's a type of juice. Blue block came to play today. Awesome. Awesome. Hi, Spoink. What's going on? Welcome to trivia. First right question gets a point. You score the most points, you get a gift card at the end of this. Here we go. Another question. Random TV trivia. Get your fingers ready. What popularized the term "eat my shorts"? What or who? Amanda, you got it. The Simpsons. Good job, good job, good job. Here we go. This is I had no idea about this one. I'll preface it with this. How long is a fruit by the foot? How long is a fruit by the foot? It's not 1 foot. There's your hint. Nope. Keep going. 5, 4, 3. Hey, Nick, you got it. Nick Thunder got it with 3 feet. All right, here's a 90s fad trivia. What did people do with their wallets to look cool in the 90s? I never did this. I can firmly say I never joined this fad. Yeah, they put them on a chain. I think Nick got in first with Shein, but I kind of think I know what he meant. So I'm going to give a point to both you guys on that one, Nick and Amanda. Okay, here we go. Another question. What type of boot was popular during the 90s? You did. You put the effort in, and it was right. But I mean, Nick got there. I kind of got what he was saying. So each of you get a point. Nick got that one. Doc Martens were popular in the 90s. I'm going to do only one score update halfway through because I don't have my official scorekeeper today. Unfortunately, she was at karate and she's now at home with her mom. Here we go. Another question. This is like movie trivia. Who was the protagonist of Free Willy? What was the protagonist's name in Free Willy? It wasn't Willy. Protagonist. Yeah, the kid. What was the kid's name, though? If you watched my most recent short from this morning, you'd know. John is not correct. It's close, though. You hated it. You hated Free Willy? Nope. There we go, Nick. You got it. Jesse is the correct answer. I had no idea that they did Free Willy 2 kids meal toys, but they gave them out at Long John Silver. I was going through a box of Happy Meal toys the other day, and I found those. I couldn't believe it. All right, back to the 80s. Here we go. What year was Dirty Dancing released? No, America does, but I ordered these from eBay, so that's how I got them. 86 is not correct. You were close, Amanda. 1980 is not correct. You're so close. Guys, you're like right there. Nope. Oh, Music Lover got it. 87. Good, good, good. Okay, this one should be easy since we're on the topic of Michael Jackson. What was Michael Jackson's biggest hit song? Yep. Music Lover. That was right up your alley, eh? The name like Music Lover, if you got that one wrong, you might have to turn in your username. All right, here we go. Another question. This is retro toy trivia. What was the most popular board game of the 1980s? Hint, it's not Scrabble. No, clue is not correct. Angelic Ashley scoops up a point with Monopoly. We need a petition to have Peyton here to keep the score. Okay. What was the best-selling video game of the 1980s? Most popular video game of the 1980s. I guess it was best-selling too. Tetris is not correct. Duck Hunt is not correct, although it's an awesome game. Zelda is incorrect. Hey, another point for Angelic Ashley. Pac-Man is the correct answer. Ashley, I think you like doubled your point total for the whole season just tonight. Okay, retro movie trivia. Get your fingers ready. What hit film featured an older gentleman and a younger gentleman who are able to travel through time? I feel like this one's easy, but the way that they worded the question is kind of weird. What film featured an older? Hey, Nick Thunder, Back to the Future, correct. Where we're going, we don't need roads. You know what I think about? You know, like there's that meme of like, what's every man's like Roman Empire? You know what I think about all the time? I think about that sports almanac that Marty found, and I that would be like it's like my thing I think about. I always like think, what if he found one of those? I would totally have ended up like, Biff Tannen. Okay, here we go. What company made cell phones in the 1980s? There's two companies that made cell phones in the 80s. Either one will get you a point. Nick Thunder with Nokia. That is correct. It was Nokia and Motorola. Okay. Just checking which ones I have skipped off. Okay, here is a tough one. This one blew my mind, actually. So, when is the first video game believed to have been created? What year is the first video game believed to have been created? I want to see where you guys are at on this one. 72 is not correct. 57 is not correct. Oh, so close. 57 was real close. Let me put it to you that way. 1940 is not correct. 1960 is not correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1958 is the correct answer. Specifically, October 1958. That's when the first video game was created. All good guesses, though. You almost had it. The first answer, 1957, was so close. So close. All right, which console came first from these retro video game systems? The Nintendo 64, the Sega Saturn, or the PlayStation? Which console came first? I would not have gotten this one right if I was competing. Nice, Nick. You got it. Sega Saturn is the correct answer. For some reason, I thought that came. I would have said Nintendo 64, to be honest with you. I always think of the Saturn as like a later gen. Okay. This one's pretty easy. So I feel like get this one right quick. Which video game villain is nicknamed King Koopa? Nick got there first. I'm seeing Bowser from Nick first. Okay. Let's go over here. All right, this one's fun. Oh yeah, ape turtle guy. There's an ape turtle guy? I thought he was like a big turtle. He's an ape? All right, here we go. Here's a question. If Peyton is watching or lurking, she should get this one. All right, Burger Beard, also known as Patty the Pirate, sings the theme song to what long-running and frequently memeable animated TV series? Patchy the Pirate. I don't know why they. Yeah, there we go. Music Lover, you got that one. SpongeBob. All right. Here's another one. This is retro TV trivia. The last one was the simple name of the final episode of what TV series, which ended its 10th and final season in 2004? Friends is correct. You guys both spelled it wrong at the exact same time, so Music Lover and Ashley, you'll both get a point. Fry DS or Ferns. All right, here we go. What was the original occupation of the inventor of the Slinky? What was the original occupation of the inventor of the Slinky? It wasn't toy creator. Plumber. No. Who would know that? You, after this question's answered. You will know that. What kind of engineer, Bloop Blop? Come on. You're right there. Bloop Blop, you're so close. I'm gonna give Bloop Blop a point because it's a really good guess. It's not a train engineer, it's a naval engineer. So I'm gonna give Bloop Blop the point because that's a good guess or a good answer, but he was a naval engineer. Guy's name was Richard James. Was at his job as a naval engineer when he was inspired by a spring falling off the shelf. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. What was the first toy to be advertised on TV? What was the first toy to be advertised on TV? No, teddy bear is not correct. What was the first toy? Yeah, Mr. Potato Head is the correct answer. Bloop Blop. Let's go. All right, let's see. Here's one that if somebody knows this, I'll be shocked. This would almost be like a 10-point question if we were doing point allocation, but it's only one. So these two countries banned the hula hoop in the 1950s. These two countries banned the hula hoop in the 1950s. So there's two countries. They banned the hula hoop. Pakistan and Iraq is not correct. Think about the timeline in the 50s. Who weren't we real cool with? Close. 5, 4, 3, 2. Close, music lover. 1, 0. I can give you, well, we're in like basically the same continent. You're close. You guys are all close. No points will be awarded. But apparently, Japan and Russia thought the hula hoop represented bad things about American culture. So Japan and Russia were the right answer. Now I saw Russia and I saw Japan. So I'm gonna say I would do a half point, but we're not gonna do that. Get too confusing without my scorekeeper. Here we go. This is movie trivia from the 2000s. In the 2005 remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, starring Johnny Depp, the clandestine candy creator, his father worked as what occupation? What did Charlie's dad, or what did Willy Wonka's dad do in the 2005? Ooh, Amanda got it. Dentist. Do you remember the actor that played his dad? I would love if you knew his name. He was in one of my favorite movies. Yeah, Saruman. Whom do you serve? All right, here we go. Here's another question. Are we ready? Yep, Christopher Lee. After Barbie, what was the second most popular doll of the 1950s and 1960s? So not Barbie. What was the second most popular toy line doll? Cabbage Patch is a good guess, but it's not correct. G.I. Joe is not correct. She had 11 programmable or 11 phrases that she would say. That's a good hint. I feel like that's a pretty good hint. If somebody talks too much, you call them a something Kathy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Ashley got it. Chatty Kathy. A chatty Cthulhu. That's what Nick's look like. Which came first? The Big Wheel or Hot Wheels? Which came first? The Big Wheel or Hot Wheels? Amanda, you got it. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels by a nose. The tiny race cars came out in 1968. The Big Wheel followed just 1 year later. This one blew my mind. This one is really cool. This is a really cool fact. It's a good water cooler fact. What classic toy has helped soldiers in Iraq find booby traps? This one's awesome. So, what classic toy helped soldiers in Iraq find booby traps? This is like a crazy fact. RC car is a good guess, but it's not the correct answer. Cue the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Slinky's not correct. Do 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 do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nobody got it? This is like really, really cool. Silly string. Somehow soldiers discovered that if you spray silly string into an area, it will hang over tripwires but not set off any traps. I don't know how they figured it out, but that is the correct answer. Silly string. Just super cool. We can have fun and we can learn. I thought it was like I thought when I was doing the questions. So sometimes when I'm finding these trivia questions, You have to click reveal. So I try to like guess, and I would have never guessed silly string. Here we go. Here's 2000s. Yes, knowledge is power. Here we go. This is where was I? Here we go. 2000s movie trivia. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some like, how do you even get silly string there? Okay, next question. What kind of animal is Rango in the movie Rango? Nick, you got it. Chameleon is correct. Disney movie trivia. Here we go. What was the name of the crocodile in Disney's Peter Pan? A chameleon or a gecko? Smiley Sam is not the correct answer. Bloop Blop is correct. TikTok is correct. Bloop Blop, you got the point. Smiley Sam, I think that was the original name they were going to go with. They kind of felt like, Smiley Sam isn't as menacing as TikTok Croc. Here we go. Another question, movie trivia. Judge Doom is a character in which animated film? Judge Doom is a character in which animated film? Come on, you guys got to get this one. Yeah, Bloop Blop, good job. I can kind of see from some of the answers who's strong in which areas. So when I make the questions now, like I'm kind of like trying to balance them out so that somebody doesn't run roughshod. Video games and movies, Bloop Blop seems to be going hard in the paint here. Okay, here we go. 90s like fashion trivia. What was the cool way to wear your overalls in the 90s? Like, what was the cool way? Fun fact, my youngest daughter Everly had overalls on today, but she did not wear them the cool way. Yeah, one strap in it. Yep, Nick, you got it. One strap. One strap was the ultimate flex. With your slap band on your wrist and your hacky sack in your pocket. Okay, here's some more 90s fashion trivia. Where was the popular place to put your sweater when you weren't wearing it in the 90s? Wrap it around your waist. Nick, you are correct. Okay, this is who did that? Who made that style like really popular? And what show was he on? This is not a trivia. Well, I guess I'll add a point. I'll add this on. Who made that style popular? Nick had it first, Bloop. If I can kind of understand what they were saying, he said wrap it wasset, which is wrap it waist. So that's why he got the point, Bloop. As long as I can sort of make out the point, I'm gonna give you the point. I'm not gonna be like a stickler for perfect spelling yet. God, Blossom Joey Lawrence is correct. Ashley, that's 2. 2 bonus points. You were second, Bloop. It goes Nick Thunder, wrap it waist, then Ashley put hips, and then you put waist. So Bloop, Nick got the point. Here we go. Next question. What does VHS stand for? What does the term VHS stand for? Music lover, you got it. Video home system is the correct answer. Disney trivia. Here we go. Which Pixar film takes place in the mind of a young girl named Riley? Which Pixar film takes place in the mind of a young girl named Riley? This is more modern. Music lover, you got it. Inside Out. Nick, you were close behind. Here we go. This one, you all should be pretty quick on this one. This one is pretty easy. So for this one, I'm going to need correct spelling because it's pretty easy. The bald doctor in the Austin Powers series had what name? Dr. Evil is the correct answer. Nick got that one. Which word is missing from the title? One flew over the blank's nest. Yeah, baby. Yeah. One flew over the cuckoo's nest is the correct answer. Well done, Amanda. Everybody's doing so good today. I've only stumped you guys a few times. Okay, here we go. In the Powerpuff Girls, the girls were created using sugar, spice, and everything nice. And what fourth ingredient? In Powerpuff Girls, the girls were created sugar, spice, and everything nice. And what fourth ingredients? Bloop Blop, you got it. Chemical X is correct. Awesome, awesome. Here we go. What year did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first air? What year did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers first air? 96 is not correct. 92 is not correct. Josie, what's going on? 1993. Welcome, welcome. Josie's back. Did you just get here, Josie? We're about, I don't know, 40 questions in. We got a bunch more to go. So still anybody's game. I'll give a score update in 2 more questions because I feel like we're getting pretty close. Where did the term all that in a bag of chips come from? Where did the term all that in a bag of chips come from? You ain't all that in a bag of chips. This is a tough one. Yeah. There's some really like good ones in here. I can give a hint. Cheetos is a good guess, but it's not correct. Good guess, Spoink. I'll give a hint. This is the hint. Their mascot for a while, or like their spokesperson, walked every day to Subway and ate a sub, and then walked home and got really skinny. Then he turned out to be like a super creep. Yeah, but what's the name of the restaurant? 5. There you go, Nick. Subway popularized that. Yeah, Subway. My brother, yeah, super creep. Super duper creepy dude. Okay, my brother, my my youngest brother has autism, and I swear to God, he ate Subway every day straight for like 3 years, to the point that I had to go there so many times that I can't smell that smell anymore. Good night, man. Thanks for participating. Check out the um, later on this week, and you'll be up there on the board because you're definitely gonna have some points from tonight. Here we go. Next question. What famous boat wreckage was found in 1985? They had toys too, which their toys were. Amanda, you got that one. You were quick on that one. The Subway toys from back in the day were amazing. Yeah, let me see if I can get a point total here while we're like sort of. I'm gonna put people's initials up here. So 1, 2. So bear with me, everyone. 1, 2. I'm just updating the scores right now. Ashley got pretty good scores happening here. So this is just the first page of questions that I'm counting up. Just off the first page, it's no points. Like it's like 7 pages, but off the first set of questions on the first page, Amanda's Adventures got 4, Ashley's got 4, Nick Thunder had 2, Music Lover had 2. So that's just from the first page. There we go. So I'm just updating the scores right now so I can give a idea of where we're at for the night. So on the second page, Nick Thunder had 2 more points. Block, here you are. I'm just making sure that I give everybody the points that they need. We need a petition to have Peyton here, though, because scorekeeping, not my favorite. I'll double check these at the end of the night. But I feel like Music Lover was doing pretty good. I'm almost done. Nick's right up there. Bloop Lop's doing really well tonight. I've been doing a lot of questions off this one, so we should be good on here. And I'll be done in like 2 seconds. So I think our leader just jumped off stream. So you guys are going to have a chance to catch because it's really, really close right now. From what I'm seeing here, it's anybody's game. I am just about. Okay, I got him. Here we go. This is the scores for right now, halfway through. Amanda's Adventures has 11 points. Ashley's got 10 points. Nick Thunder has 15 points. Music Lover has 11 points. Loop Lop has 9 points. And Josie D has 1 point. So it's like real close. Really, really close right now. Here we go. Next question. In what year was the movie 16 Candles released? What year was the movie 16 Candles released? 1984 is the correct answer. That was Amanda. Which actor played the jock in the movie The Breakfast Club? Which actor played the jock in the movie The Breakfast Club? Amanda, that's close enough. I gotta give you the point on that one. Emilio! That's 2 more for Amanda. Okay, this one's super easy. What TV channel played music video after music video? So was I. Amanda, you got it. MTV is correct. Okay. What year was the Rubik's Cube invented? What year was the Rubik's Cube invented? Close, 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 but not correct yet. You guys are close. You're right around it. Nope. 5, 4, 3. Josie, you got it. Good job. 1980 is the correct answer. In the 80s, a film was released about shrinking people. What was it called? In the 80s, a movie was created about shrinking people. I think Nick's pretty good. Nick's got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids first. Or no, Amanda had it. Sorry. Amanda had it first. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So I got to give it to Amanda there. It's autocorrect. Autocorrect is sabotaging your game. 80s trivia time. What was the most popular television series of the 1980s? What was the most popular television? Oh, nice. Amanda, you got it. Cheers is the correct answer. I think that's my whole first page. You almost took it back. But once the word is typed, that is your answer. So cheers was correct. Here we go. Retro toy trivia question. What popular board game featured ships that you could sink? What popular board game featured ships that you could sink? Amanda got that one. Battleship. You guys are doing good. Spoink, you're getting a lot of these right, but you got to be faster on your typing. First right answer that hits the chat box is getting the points here. So you're doing really great, but you need to be a little bit faster. Here's the next question. What was the name of the town in the film Back to the Future? What was the name of the town in the film Back to the Future? There we go, Nick. You got it. Hill Valley is correct. In the movie The Matrix, what was Neo's real name? In the movie The Matrix, what was Neo's real name? Mr. Anderson. What was his first name? Mr. There you go, Thomas. Okay, so I'm going to give Nick and Amanda a point there because they both tiptoed around it. So, Mr. Thomas Anderson was his correct name. What is the name of the serial killer in the film Silence of the Lambs? What is the name of the serial killer in the film Silence of the Lambs? Hint, it's not Hannibal Lecter. I'm not looking for that one. Wrong. He's not the killer in that movie. Hey, bloop blop. You got it. Buffalo Bill is correct. Bloop blop got that one. Buffalo Taco Bell. Yeah. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. What kind of breakfast does Donkey want to make with Shrek in the movie Shrek? What kind of breakfast? Oh, Nick, Nick, you got sniped by Josie with waffles. Josie got that one. Pancakes. Donkey doesn't like pancakes. What product did Nintendo first start selling? What was the first product Nintendo sold? Hint, it's not video games. What kind of cards? Oh, there you go, Blue Blop. Good job. Playing cards is the correct answer. Next one. Is Yoshi a dinosaur or a frog? Amanda got in there. Amanda with Dino. Here we go. Next question. Who is the protagonist in Legend of Zelda? Who is the protagonist in Legend of Zelda? First right question. First right answer gets point. The tongue, though. Link is the correct answer. Nick, you got it. The question is, what kind of dinosaur is Yoshi? Does the tongue? I never thought of it that way. Yeah, it's not Zelda. He's a T-Rex, but did T-Rex have tongues that could like shoot out 12 feet? Right? It's kind of like a turtle dinosaur ape monkey hybrid thing, you know? Maybe he's related to Bowser. What's the best-selling video game console of all time that sold over 155 million? What's the best-selling video game console of all time that sold over 155 million consoles worldwide? Nick Thunder got it. PlayStation 2 is the correct answer. Well done, Nick. Here's another one, another video game question. What popular 90s fighting game eventually became a movie? The first fighting game to become a movie. You got pretty much a 50% chance of getting this one. Mortal Kombat is the correct answer. Nick got that one. I love that movie. It's on Prime right now, and it's my guilty pleasure of watching. Do you remember Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme? He played Guile. I saw that in the theater. This one is another really, really, really easy one. What type of Pokemon is Pikachu? This is like the easiest trivia question of all time. What type? Nick got it. Electric type is the correct answer. Okay, we're going to come back to this page. Okay, I have not covered a lot on this page, so get ready. Here we go. In 2000, who starred in the live-action remake of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Hint, oddly, it's not the first time in a film he wore a green face. Amanda, you got it. Jim Carrey is the correct answer. Okay, here we go. In 2004, what popular ABC TV show began with Jack opening his eyes on a mysterious beach amidst a plane crash? I loved this show. I love this show. Lost is the correct answer. You know, Lost really bummed me out because I was like fully immersed in like all the theories and stuff with Lost, and then that last season was so bad. So bad. They didn't cover half the things I wanted to learn about. So Nick gets a point there. And my all-time favorite. Who is your favorite? Yes. Yes. Who is your favorite Lost character? Because I loved Mr. Echo. Saeed was awesome. Saeed was one of my favorites. I was a big Sawyer fan too, obviously. The polar bear. The whole like Dharma initiative thing was so weird. Oh, I could have a whole stream on just talking about Lost and Game of Thrones. Those are my two. But anyway, let's keep going. Jack Black starred in a sports comedy film in 2006 that was loosely based on the real-life story of a Mexican Catholic priest. What was the name of this film, the alter ego of the priest when he entered the wrestling ring? That was so good. Nacho! Amanda, you got that one. Yeah. Season 1 and 2 of Lost were just about as peak of regular television like series. Like now that everything's on Netflix and stuff, that show was like addictive. I was at the time like on message boards like discussing things that were going to happen. I was obsessed with it. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the video character that's pink, round, and wears red shoes? And he goes, Nick, you got it. Kirby. I could never get into Kirby games. It was never really my thing. I tried to play them a bunch of times, but I never really got. Is it really? I don't know. Jigglypuff, yeah. You were close. Oh, I don't think Jigglypuff wears shoes though. Here we go. What is the currency used in the Final Fantasy series? What is the currency used in the Final Fantasy series? What's it called? This is a tough one, unless you've played Final Fantasy. Yin is not correct. Materia is not correct, but that's a good answer, Nick. Guffa is not correct. That's close. If you haven't played Final Fantasy, you got no chance on this one. It's a 3-letter word. Rhymes with Bill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The main currency in Final Fantasy is Gil. Amanda, you got in after the cutoff, but Gil is the correct answer. Here we go. What is the name of the popular purple creature that was a mascot for PlayStation? What is the name? Oh, Nick, you got it. Spyro. Grimace. I just had the Grimace shake. Here we go, some 2000s trivia. In the early 2000s, you probably sported what piece of jelly jewelry on your forearm, specifically a yellow one that said, "Live Strong." What was it? Nick, you got it. Bracelet is the correct answer. All right, here we go. Next question. This Walt Disney comedy show was created in 2001 by Terry Minsky and was about the personal life of the titular teenage girl who sometimes had a cartoon version of herself act out her private thoughts. It featured Robert Carradine as the girl's father. It's the name of the show. Josie, you were quick on that one. Josie knew it was Lizzie McGuire. Hillary Duff, right? That was Hillary Duff, right? In 2005, which stop motion musical from the mind of Tim Burton starred Johnny Depp as Victor, who accidentally married a dead girl? Josie got that one too. Nightmare Before Christmas was not the correct answer. Now, I saw a thing that said that Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas are actually the characters from The Corpse Bride and something else. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen that meme. It's pretty neat if you haven't. You can find it on Google. Okay, so this is a cool fact. This is really neat. Nerf balls and this were both invented by the same guy. Frank and Weenie, that's right. Nerf balls and this were both invented by the same guy. This guy invented 2 toys. Talk about set for life. Water guns is not the correct answer. Good guess, though. It's a board game. Kind of board game that you would play with someone if you're really, really not afraid to get close to them. Has a big mat you put on the floor. 5. Twister. Amanda, you got it. All right, here we go. In the movie Ice Age, Scrat keeps chasing what food that always seems to be out of his reach? In the movie Ice Age, Scrat keeps chasing what food? Nick, you got it. Nuts. Nuts, acorns, you got it. They're all the same. So nut would have been nut is the correct answer, believe it or not. I have it here. Here we go. Who was the voice of Woody in Toy Story? Who is the voice of Woody in Toy Story? Tom Bax. Nick got it with Tom Hanks. Tom Bax. Autocorrect is totally sabotaging you tonight, Amanda. Tickle Me Elmo created a frenzy during Christmas of what year? Tickle Me Elmo created a frenzy during Christmas of what year? 1998 is not correct. Good guess. 98 is not correct, Amanda. You guys are a little bit too far. Oh, Bloop Blop got it. Nice. 1996 is the correct answer. Good job, Bloop Blop. Okay. Ready for the next question? Which animated film is set in the small town of Blythe Hollow? Which animated film is set in the small town of Blythe Hollow? Kind of an obscure movie, but I feel like it's a pretty good one. It's kind of like a Halloweeny movie. Nick got it. Paranorman is the correct answer. Paranorma. Disney movie trivia. Here we go. Claude Frollo was a character in which animated film? Claude Frollo was an animated character in which film? Has one of the craziest bad guy songs. 90s Disney. Hunchback is the correct answer. Bloop Blop, you got it. All right, here's the next one. Retro video game. What was the video game character Mario's original profession? Was not a plumber. Was not a plumber. What was his original profession? Kind of makes sense if you think about it. Before Super Mario Brothers came out, in Donkey Kong, he grabs a certain thing. He grabs a hammer. So, what would a person with a hammer, their primary job be? Not a plumber. What would you use a hammer for? What kind of construction? You would build it with wood. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Blue Blob, you were close. Carpenter. He was a carpenter. No points on that one. It's a tough one, but yeah, he was a carpenter. In what year was the Sega Genesis available for sale in the USA? Like, when did it first come out? What year was the Sega Genesis available for sale in the USA? 1990 is incorrect. 94 is way too late. You guys are way too far forward. You got to go back a little bit. 89 is close. 87 is close. 88 is close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1990 is the correct answer. Ooh, I stumped you guys back to back. 2 in a row. These are some tricky questions. The 1975 arcade game Pong was made by which company? Nick Thunder with the correct answer. That is Atari. All right, this one should be pretty easy. In the 1992 film Batman Returns, which actress played Catwoman? In 1992 film Batman Returns, which actress played Catwoman? Michelle Pfeiffer is correct. Amanda, you get the point there. Halle Berry was more recent than that one. She was after that. In Monsters, Inc., what is the name of the one-eyed green monster? In Monsters, Inc., what was the name of the one-eyed green monster? Mike what? You got Mike Wiktowski is not correct. Wazonsky is not correct. You guys are got to get his last name right. Mike what? Somebody can steal it. I've not awarded a point yet. Wazowski is pretty close. It's Mike Wazowski. All right, I'm going to give Nick Thunder and Spoink a point here. Spoink, you're on the board. I like it. It's Mike Wazowski. You guys are pretty close. Mike Witowski. Oh, I love it. Next question. Here we go. What is the name of the rat with a passion for cooking in Ratatouille? The typos are the best part. Remy is correct, Nick. The typos are like some of my most favorite parts of these. Remy. Remy is the correct answer. Nick got in first with that one. Here we go. Next question. Get your fingers ready. In the movie Up, what is the name of the elderly man who uses balloons to fly his house? Karkle is not correct. Carl what? Last name. I need it. Come on, Josie. Oh, you guys are so close. Frederick So Carl. I'm gonna give Spoink a point there because that's pretty much he missed just the end. So Spoink Gaming, you got 2 now. Good job. Yeah, it's a movie that you can't watch too many times if you want to maintain a positive frame of mind. It's kind of though, it just makes me sad. Makes me all kinds of sad watching that movie. In what year was Pixar Animation Studios founded? What year was Pixar Animation Studios founded? 1990 and 1992 are not correct. 2000 is not correct. 99 is not correct. You guys are in the wrong decade. Just because it's founded doesn't mean they were producing things. 80 is close, but not no cigar. 85 is extremely close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1986 is the correct answer. 86 is the correct answer. Here we go. Another question. Another chance to score a point. Which video game console can read only what? I'm sorry. Let me try this one again. Which video game console can read Blu-ray CDs? Which video game console can read Blu-ray CDs? PS3 is the correct answer. Nick, you got it. Okay, next question. What was the first book of the Goosebumps series? Yeah. What's the first book in the Goosebumps series? Night of the Living Mummy is not correct. Monster Blood is a good guess, but it's not correct. Fun fact, my daughter Peyton just finished this one, her first ever Goosebumps book. Monster Mask is not correct. Five, four, three, two, one. It is Welcome to the Dead House, the first book in the Goosebumps series. The one that started it all. Okay, here we go. 90s fashion trivia. Here we go. Yeah, it's a good one too. What type of hat was most in style during the 1990s? I had one. They came back this summer. Visor is not correct. Scully is not correct. It was the most popular. They were back this summer. There you go, Josie. You got it. Bucket hats. Bucket hats were huge. All right, here we go. What type of necklace was in style during the 90s? During the 80s? During the 80s. What type of necklace was huge in the 80s? It also came back in the 90s too. Not a choker. All like the preppy dudes. Yeah, shell necklace. You got it. Josie got it. Only a few more questions to go. The shell necklace was the serious flex. That with the collared shirt with the collar popped up, frosted tips. Yeah. I posted a photo to my personal Instagram of me 20 years ago, and if you guys saw it, it would blow your mind of what I look like. It was I might post it to my Facebook group if you're part of it. It's the height of cringe. Let's put it to you that way. What was the animal associated with Dunkaroos? What was the animal associated with Dunkaroos? Kangaroo is the correct answer. It looks like Nick got in first with that one. I think we got like four more questions. It's real close right now. Here we go. We got one, two, three questions left. Three questions left. Remember, all your points are going to count. They're going to get added to the leaderboard. I will update it at the end of the stream. I'll post to the community section of this YouTube page so you can check who the winner is because I'm gonna have to count it all up. Third last question. Which 90s girl band popularized the platform shoe? Which 90s girl band popularized the platform shoe? Amanda, you got it. And what technology was Hit Clips a precursor for? What technology was Hit Clips a precursor for? Nick got it with MP3. And the final question for tonight, week 3, Retro Trivia Tuesdays. What was the name of the exercise toy that you strapped around your ankle? Had a sweet commercial too. And I'll sing it for you all. Do you remember the song? I can remember the song like it was yesterday. Are you ready? Hey now, kids, now gather round. Something just skipped into town. It's the very best thing of all. There's a counter on this ball. Just skip it, skip it. Yeah, that was it. Skip it was the correct answer. Nick got the point there. So that is the total. That's everyone. That's all of them. So I'm gonna total these all up right now, um, and kind of go from there. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Nick. I'm just counting it up. I'll have the totals right here. I'm just going through the pages so I can get a winner. So you guys can contact me. 9. Nick. Bear with me. Sorry, I'm just getting it all together so you guys know. Blah, 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 blah. 3, 4. Nick had. I think it's coming down to Amanda and Nick, so it's gonna be close. I'm almost done. I'll have the scores. I'll have the scores momentarily. Music Lover did really well too until he left. Sorry, I'm almost done, guys. Bear with me. Just want to make sure everybody gets their points. Yeah, everybody kind of had their own topic that did really well. Josie came in late and still did really well too. 1, 2. Yeah, Nick, you came on in the second half there. Blue Blop did great tonight. Music Lover. Sorry, I'm just about 2 more pages to go before I have the full list. Ashley. So far, Amanda's got a little bit of a lead. I haven't got all the points counted yet. Blue Blob, I think you tripled your total. Who had the under for 30? It's gonna be close. It's like neck and neck right now. I am almost done, guys. Josie, where are you at here? Some of the scores tonight were really, really good. I think we might have a new leader on the full leaderboard too, and a new second place. To be honest with you. All right. Here is the no, it's awesome. So I'm gonna write these down. So um Jersey 8 Ashley. I think we had 7 people score total. First place, first place this week with 32 points. So over 30 was the amount that people got correct. Was Nick Thunder. So he won last week and he won this week. So Nick, you know the way to get a hold of me for another gift card. I'll get you one. And I think that puts you in first place over Satellite Sonata, who missed tonight. So I think that moves you up to first. Amanda did really, really well tonight. She has 24 points, which is amazing. So that's going to bump you up to second place, I believe. You're either going to be in second or really close to second place. So Satellite Sonata doesn't show up next week. You have a chance to jump her. Blue Blop did really, really good this week. Got 13 points. That's going to jump your total up quite a bit. Josie, you did great. You got 8. I'm going to see Ashley, who I think missed the second half, had 8 as well. Music Lover left with 11. Yeah. So a Music Lover had 11, and then he left. And then Spoink Gaming is going to be on the leaderboard. They got some points today. So their first points of the season. They've got 2 points. So awesome job to everybody. Thanks, Nick, for kicking butt and participating. Thanks to everybody. Congrats to Nick. Congrats to Amanda, Josie. Everybody did great. I hope you enjoyed the trivia questions. I'm trying to come up with new stuff every week so there's no rollover questions and make them a little bit harder so that, it is kind of fun and you learn a little bit of like neat nerd trivia, I guess. But I'm having a real good time and having a lot of fun with you guys doing this. So the more people we can get to participate, the better the prizes, the better the questions, the more I can do. So if you do know anybody that loves trivia, have them come next week and join in. And like I said, there's a $50 gift card every week. And at the end of the season, there's going to be grand prizes and all that stuff. I do post the results during the course of the week on the community page of my YouTube. That's where you're going to see the leaderboard. You're going to see updates. You're going to see, all the stuff to know when this is happening. And then I do publish the live early so you can put notifications on so you don't miss it. I think the most we've ever had at one of these nights is 11. I'd love to get to like 20, 25, 30 people just for fun, just to really have like some crazy, like intense trivia. So if you know anybody that would love this, make sure you share the stream and stuff like that and get them to the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Make sure that you check out my thrift videos and all that good stuff. And we will see you next Tuesday for some more trivia action. Have a great night.